What's up, guys? It's your boy Kinetic615 back with the Madden franchise that we started last night with my friend Peyton, who is the coach in game of the Detroit Lions, her favorite team. Um, just to recap real quick, what we did is we went to the end of the 2024 season. We went into the 2025 draft with a custom draft class, not 100% accurate to the current draft class, but close enough. Um, and we went in with 0 players on our roster with the challenge rules that we would draft the players that we could in that draft, um, and then we would fill the remaining holes on the team initially with only undrafted free agents and mentors, um, older players with the mentor tag. There was one exception that I made for a second year player because there wasn't an undrafted free agent uh, at that. Or excuse me, there were two positions where I had to take a second year player because there weren't enough undrafted free agents at that position. So one of my cornerbacks is a second year player that was a free agent, and one of them is he's a safety. He's actually converted running back, but he's a safety for us because there wasn't anyone there. So we got through the draft. We got to the preseason of 2025, and I will show you now the roster that we're going to go in to the 2025 season with for this challenge. So our starting quarterback is going to be rookie Jackson Dart. He's got mentors Taylor Heineke and Andy Dalton with him. Our starting running back is going to be Ashton Genty, who was our #1 overall pick in the draft. We also have undrafted free agents Nicholas Singleton and Le'Veon Moss, with Raheem Mostert as a mentor for them. Fullback, we took an undrafted free agent tight end and moved him to fullback because there were no fullbacks, mentor or undrafted free agent, period. Wide receiver, we have so in the draft we did trade back from the #1 pick to the #4 pick and got a few extra picks in the draft. So with our first second round pick, we did pick Isaiah Bond. We also have mentor Nelson Aguilar, Squirrel White, who we signed as an undrafted, or no, we drafted him in the 7th round, and in the training camp drill, and red zone wide receiver, red zone threat. He did get a dev trade up, so he is now star dev. We signed undrafted free agents Rock Taylor, Jalen Royals, and C.J. Daniels. Tight end, we drafted Ben Urosek. We signed undrafted free agent Justin Shorter, and we've got mentor Zach Ertz. On the offensive line, we drafted Jonah Monheim in, I want to say it was the 2nd round. He was our other pick, I think. Or no, he was third round. Third round. We've got mentor Cameron Fleming. We did move Monheim from center to left tackle because he's our best pass protector. We got undrafted free agent Javian Cohen at left guard with mentor Lael Collins. Undrafted free agent Marcus Hicks, who we moved from tackle to center, and mentor John Feliciano. Undrafted free agent, no, I'm sorry, we got this guy in the 6th round, I think, Timothy McKay out of NC State, and mentor Trey Turner. Undrafted free agent Mari Kite and mentor Cam Irving. On the defensive line, we drafted Baron Sorrell in the 5th round, I believe, and mentor Deshaun Williams. Josiah Stewart we got in the 2nd round, and then we have mentor Dante Fowler Jr. At defensive tackle, we drafted Aeneas Peebles in the 5th round and signed undrafted free agent Nash Hutmacher with mentor Mario Edwards. At linebacker, we've got undrafted free agent Jalen McLeod and mentor Randy Gregory. At middle linebacker, we have 2 undrafted free agents. We have Jason Henderson and Sean Dolak, with mentor Jordan Hicks. On the right outside of the line, or of the linebackers, we have undrafted free agent Eugene Asante and mentor Jason Pierre-Paul. At cornerback, we have second-year player Ennis Rakestraw Jr., undrafted free agents Jalen Husky, mentor Quan Williams, undrafted free agent Keontae Scott, and undrafted free agent Lumagia Hearns III. At free safety, we've got Rod Moore, and which we drafted in the second round, and mentor Tayshawn Gibson. And at strong safety, we have second-year player converted to safety Sione Vaki, along with undrafted free agent Wyatt Eckler and mentor Tony Jefferson. Sione Vaki was also going to be our nickel corner. We did draft Andres Borregales, our kicker, and we signed free agent undrafted Ryan Recco. There was no undrafted free agent or mentor punters available to sign, so we got the only one that had been in for the had only a year of experience, which was Ryan Recco. The trade that we made in the first round, we traded back from 1 to 4 with the Chargers. We got the Chargers first this year, which was pick number 4. We got their second round, their the third round, and their fifth round. And then we got their first this next year. So we've got those picks we've got 7 picks plus an extra first in the 2026 draft. Alright, so last night we just set our depth chart. We did our training camp and we did our upgrades for the first season. Now this is going to be mostly simulation. If we make it to the playoffs, I will play. We will simulate and watch. I might jump in for the final quarter of the playoffs, and if we make it to the Super Bowl, I'll play the Super Bowl. Or maybe we'll just play the moments. I don't know. We'll figure it out then if and when we get to the playoffs. But the goal of this is to build the Detroit Lions up from nothing into a Super Bowl champion, so we'll see what happens. Going forward from here, I will be able to sign free agents in the normal free agent period. I will be able to draft as normal. I'm going to try to avoid trades as much as possible. If I do trades, it will only be with what they offer. I will not seek out manual trades for specific players. Unless there's a specific need that can't be filled through free agency. Alright, so we will upgrade players at the end of preseason, during the bye week, at the end of the season, and after at the start of the off season. So let's advance through the preseason. Just a moment here, guys. Sending someone the link. Alright. Alright, storyline. New message from the offensive coordinator. Ready for the press conference this week? I assume they're going to ask me about position battles. They might. Just be careful what you commit to if they do. Got it. Next question. You should be having a running back position battle according to most experts. What stat will determine the winner of the battle between Ashton Genty and Nicholas Singleton? There's not really going to be a battle, but since they want you to answer this, we'll say most rushing yards. Let's advance the week. And advance the week. Alright, let's check back in. Preseason's over and looks like our position battle is complete. Yes, it is. How did Singleton win? I mean, I'll say yes so that we get the morale boost, but Genty's still going to be the starter. Let's use our staff points. Defensive coordinator sending us a message. Heading into the team meeting now. Be right there. You ready for the team culture speech? I know we do this every year. What should I focus on? Pick out one thing that you want this team to embrace, being physical or explosive or playing smart football all year. Got it. This morning I want to talk to you about our team culture. Our culture defines how we play every single week. What culture do you want us to embrace? Let your QB choose. You're our starting QB, you decide. I want us to be disciplined on offense and defense and play mistake-free football. Great, that's how we'll play all season. Will we though? Alright, upgrade players. Alright, so we'll upgrade Andres Borregales with some kick power. And some accuracy apparently. Hidden dev kicker, that's cool. Isaiah Bond will get an upgrade. Gonna try to improve his deep threat. I know he's probably naturally a slot receiver, but we needed a fast receiver. He was still there in the second round, so we got him. Alright, Josiah Stewart, trying to turn him into a speed rusher. Squirrel White, trying to develop him into our receiver 2. Jackson Dart, hopefully our franchise QB of the future. Does only have normal devs, so we'll see how that goes. Jason Henderson, our middle linebacker. Let's increase his pass coverage ability. I'm going to change his jersey number, though. I like my linebackers, especially middle linebackers, to have numbers in the 50s. We'll go 57. And tight end Justin Shorter will improve his vertical threat ability. Alright, so let's see. We've got 53. We don't have to make any roster cuts. Our depth chart's already set, so let's just sign people to our practice squad. So let's see. We'll go ahead and get Keaton Mitchell on our practice squad. Dalen Everett, do we want him? He's 21. 93 acceleration. Yeah, I think we'll add him to our practice squad. Trey Palmer would be a good wide receiver to throw on our practice squad. Here's a defensive end, Zach Harrison. How close is he as a speed rusher? A couple points off. We'll put him on our practice squad. Let's see. Jalen Reed. Yeah, let's get him for a practice squad. Get a safety on there. Get a defensive tackle. Why don't we get Marcus Harris? Jalen Simpson. Should we throw him on the practice squad or? Could put Alec Anderson. He's kind of old to be on the practice squad, though, in my opinion. Who should we add? BJ Green. He's a speed rusher, defensive end. Yeah, let's add him. And then I just saw a tackle down there. I don't want to add Alec Anderson. He's 27 years old. Let's see. Could put a middle linebacker on there, Jalen Graham. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add Jalen Graham. Colby Sorsdahl. Yeah, we can add him on there. Siaki Ika, maybe? Trying to have a little variance in the positions instead of just ending up with a bunch of wide receivers and cornerbacks on the practice squad. Did we already put a tight end on there? I don't know if we did. Could throw Max and Hook on there. We already got 4 DBs on there. So we're done with our practice squad, so we can advance to the season. Alright, so we got to set our season goal. So we had 0 wins last year, so let's just set our goal at 4 wins and see if we can hit that first. Got a press conference, media availability. Let's see what they want to ask. Coach, the fans are curious how you'll handle your rookie quarterback's development. What do you mean? In the past, teams have had tremendous success if a rookie sits for a year on the bench like Mahomes did. Will you play your rookie QB this season or let him sit for a year and develop much faster? He's got to play. We don't have a bridge quarterback. I'm not starting Andy Dalton for the year, so he's got to play. Are you sure you'll be missing on a lot of development? I'm sure. Okay, let's see. We got to choose draft class. We're just going to go with Madden generated from here. Alright, let's get our scouts set up. So as a team, what do we need the most? Well, we're good at running back and wide receiver. I don't know if we're committed to Jackson Dart yet. We could use a better tight end. We definitely need more offensive line, so I think that's probably going to be a point of focus. We could use definitely some better linebackers. So I would say offensive line and linebackers are probably our biggest needs. So let's see. What's it look like? So outside linebacker, defensive line are going to be the strongest positions here. So I'm going to say, I wonder if there's any that are interior offensive line and with linebackers. So let's look. There's interior offensive line with D tackle, an offensive tackle, or interior offensive line and defensive end, or with running back, which we don't need. Okay, I think we're going to go with our national scout focusing on offensive line, interior and outside as well. Alright, that'll be our national scout, Jesse Dunn. Alright, let's see. So, the West is strong at quarterback, receiver, and right tackle. Central strong on D-line and outside linebacker. Northeast is strong at right guard, wide receiver, and halfback. And the Southeast is defensive tackle, defensive end, and offensive tackle. So let's see if we can get, let's see, we'll put our, see if we can get a 2-star for the Central region with interior offensive line and linebackers. There's interior offensive line and tackles. There we go. Interior offensive line and outside linebackers. So they'll go Central. Alright, then for the West, we need offensive tackle and interior offensive line. So we'll hire Rodney Carpenter for the West Coast. For Northeast, we'll go for interior offensive line and linebacker. Alright, so we'll get Meg Wilson for the Northeast. And then for the Southeast, we'll get outside linebacker and OT. So we'll get Brian Axford for the Southeast. Alright, so we've got our scouts set. Alright, let's start advancing. Alright, storyline, new message. What do we got? I heard a rumor that the media is going to ask about your expectations for our first round pick today. Why? It's that time of year where they want to know how they'll perform this year. Got it. Alright, so they're going to be asking about Ashton Genty. Good to see you. Coach, let's talk about the draft and your first round pick. What are your expectations for Ashton Genty? We'll say 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Alright, and we did lose our season opener to the Cardinals, 28-11. We have a press conference here as well. Let's see. Next question. Coach, how do you feel about the result in your season opener? Well, we lost, so obviously I don't like it. Obviously not happy with how we played. Which side of the ball struggled more? I'll say our offense struggled. Who needs to play better this week? We'll say our offensive line. Double check our depth chart real quick. Okay, so Genty is the starter. Wait, hold on. How is Nick Singleton an 80 overall? What? Whatever. I need to... Yeah, he's our workhorse. Okay. Alright, we're going to advance, see if we can beat my Vikings. We lost to the Vikings 28-10. Alright, let's set our regional scouting focus for the smaller regions. Alright, here we will focus on offensive tackle. In Central, we'll focus on outside linebacker. Northeast, we'll focus on inside offensive line. And Southeast, we'll focus on offensive tackle. Alright, players that are ready to negotiate. Are there any that we know we want to bring back for sure? Nicholas Singleton's not really interested. I'd say we wait and see what the season stats look like at the end of the season. Or if anyone gets a dev trait throughout the season. Alright, we're at home versus the Green Bay Packers. And we lose 35 to 31. I mean, that was a close game at least. Alright. Team meeting, strategy session. This week we got the Cleveland Browns on Thursday Night Football, a short week. Let's talk about our opponent's weaknesses. I asked you all to watch film and analyze their offense. What did you see? Well, they're starting a rookie QB. Good, that's a weakness of his that we can exploit. Wait, the Green Bay... Hold on, he struggles with fumbles. Hold on, who's the rookie that they're starting? So how should we attack that? We need to strip the ball every time we hit him. Good, we'll be successful if we force him to fumble. Okay, I need to know who... Oh, it's the Browns. Never mind. They chose Cam Ward, I think, right? I thought we were still on the Packers for some reason. My mind is dumb. Let's see. Browns. Yeah, so they're starting Cam Ward. Alright, press conference. Next question. Let's talk about Jackson Dart and how he's played up to this point. In your opinion, what has he done well so far this season? So this is just one of those ones I guess on. We'll say avoiding turnovers. He's been impressive as far as that stat goes. Cool. Who deserves credit for how he's played so far? We'll say the offensive line. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. O-line, your O-line appreciates you crediting them for the QB's success, and they've earned 1,000 XP as a reward. Well, that's good. Alright, let's advance. Do we get our first win against the Browns? We do not. We lost to the Browns 32 to 18. Alright, new message. Reply rookie QB strategy. We're all so frustrated after that loss. Same here. We couldn't do enough against the rookie QB either. I know, just need to go out there and execute better next time. Good idea, though. Alright, maybe a DB breakout here. What do we got? Coach's office. Damn, Peyton, that's a nice office. Way to step up and play well in the last game. You look good. You string together some games like that and the league will take notice. That's Keontae Scott. I like the sound of that, coach. I'm trying to put everyone on notice and become one of the best defensive backs in the league. Alright, so if he gets one tackle for loss, forced fumble, or a sack, he'll get a dev upgrade. Alright, let's monitor that and see what happens. And let's advance. See if we can get our first win this time on the road against the Bears. Alright, and we got the first mock draft of the season. We did not win against the Bears. We lost 21 to 18. In the mock draft, they have us picking first, and they have us picking outside linebacker, edge rusher Luke Pope out of LSU. Not a bad projection there. Alright, let's see what happened with the DB breakout. Press conference. Coach, the defense had success in some areas today. How much does Keontae Scott factor into that success? He does his job and he plays his part, which is crucial to having success. He knows his role and does what he needs to do to make the defense better. XP earned. He earned 2,500 XP. But he didn't get a dev upgrade yet, right? Let's look. Let's see if he got a dev upgrade. He has not gotten a dev upgrade yet. Okay. Alright. Storyline, players meeting, coach's office. Damn, look at that office. I'm jealous. Coach, you wanted to see me? This is Isaiah Bond, our wide receiver 1. You've been struggling lately and we need to get you back on track. I know. Ryan Clark said on his podcast that I'm bringing the team down. Don't worry about that. We'll quiet all the noise by getting your season receiving touchdown total to 6 touchdowns. We'll go with the lowest bar here. Okay. Set a goal for 6 season receiving touchdowns for your wide receiver, and he will earn 3,000 XP and plus 10 morale if you meet the goal. Alright, let's advance. See if we can get our first win on the road against the Falcons. Nope, we lose 30-0. We got shut out in Atlanta. That's not good. Alright, team meeting, storyline, strategy session. Let's talk about our opponent's weaknesses. I asked you all to watch film and analyze their defense. What did you see? We can run on their defense. Good. Any player specifically? Yeah, both D tackles. Right, so how should we attack that? Obviously run right at them and get to the second level. How do we measure success? Ashton Genty has 125 rushing yards. We get you the ball and let you run wild. I can do that. Alright, so we'll go into the weekly strategy this time and we will set our offensive game plan. Wait, hold on, let's see what this press conference is. Next question. Coach, the fans are curious about the upcoming trade deadline. We have zero, like people that we can offer up for trades. We won't be making any moves. No more questions. Alright, so we're going to go into weekly strategy here, and for the offensive strategy, we're going to set run inside as our offensive strategy. And then for the weekly goal, we're going to hit 200 rushing yards. Alright, let's advance the week. Maybe we'll get our first win at home against the 2-3 Steelers. Okay, we lost 35-3 against the Steelers. Our last 2 opponents combined have beaten us 65-3. Alright. DB Breakout Part 2. Let's see what happened. I really thought Keontae Scott was ready to keep moving forward, but that wasn't the game I was hoping for him. Agreed, I still think he has potential to be something special, but we may have to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to put him in better positions to succeed. So he did not get his dev upgrade. Strategy session. That was a frustrating loss. Same here. We couldn't exploit the run D enough and we lost. Not good. I know, we just need to go out there and execute better next time. Good idea though. Thanks. Scouting national focus. I think I'm going to put this on interior offensive line. Still looking for our first win. On the road against the Ravens. Is this the time? No, we lost 37-31. Hey, at least we only lost by less than a touchdown this time, and we scored 31 points. All right, nothing to do this week, so let's advance. We're on the road against the Green Bay Packers now. Can we get a win going into our bye week? No, we lose to the Packers 34-26. We're still looking for our first win. So we're in the bye week. Let's look at the storylines. Just FYI, we're spending time on the bye week doing some self-scouting. We've discussed with the players now that they're back, and we'll go over it in the team meeting. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. The goal is to evaluate how we're playing versus our talent and focus on improving. See you there. This is one I haven't seen before. Everyone get plenty of rest on the bye week. The coaches have been doing some self-scouting and have met with all of you to discuss their findings. What do we need to get better at? Jackson Dart, we need to get our slot receiver the ball more. So how do we fix that? Get Rock Taylor more catches in every game for the rest of the year. What should our goal be? Average 3 catches per game for the season. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, but okay. Alright, so we are in the bye week. Let's check and see if any of the players have gotten a dev upgrade. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's do staff point upgrades real quick. Alright, now we'll do the weekly strategy and then we'll upgrade the players. Alright, Ashton Genty gets 3 upgrades. And again, I know we want a power back here, but we're going to try to play into his strength. So we're going to get him up to 90 with elusive back. And then we'll start putting the rest of the points into power back. Alright, so we did reveal that he's a superstar. So let's look at the abilities. So we'll give him goal line back. We'll give him steamroller. And we'll get reach for it. In fact, we'll take steamroller off and give him balance beam. Isaiah Bond gets 3 upgrades. We're going to go with the deep threat upgrades here. And no, Peyton, it is not what you thought it said. It's deep threat. Alright, so Isaiah Bond does have Star Dev. Josiah Stewart gets 3 upgrades. We're going to try to keep increasing his speed rushing capabilities. And Josiah Stewart does have Star Dev. Alright, Jonah Monheim. We need to upgrade his pass protection. He does have Stardev as well. Alright, Squirrel White, our receiver 2. Let's get him some deep threat capability. Alright, Jackson Dart, our starting quarterback. Let's increase his abilities a little bit. We'll put points into Strong Arm, since that fits our scheme. Rock Taylor, our slot receiver. Let's increase his catching ability. Alright, Javian Cohen, our starting left guard. Increase his power blocking ability. Marcus Hicks, our starting center, same thing. Oh, he got the ever elusive acceleration upgrade. Alright, defensive end Baron Sorrell. Give him some upgrades on Speed Rusher. I'm gonna change his number. I actually wanted to give Josiah Stewart number 90 since I can't give him 0. I'll give him 93. Amari Kite, our starting right tackle, will try to upgrade his pass protection ability. Jalen Husky, one of our cornerbacks. We're going to upgrade his... With corners, I like to upgrade both man and zone roughly equally. So I go with whichever one of the two is lower. Alright, our second round pick, Rod Moore out of Michigan. We're going to keep upgrading the hybrid ability here. Alright, Jason Henderson, middle linebacker. Let's give him some upgrades. Like our linebackers to be able to drop in coverage. And also have the ability to rush the passer if needed. Jalen McLeod, our outside linebacker. Let's give him some pass rushing abilities here. I'm going to change his number though. Alright, we'll go with 50 for him. Justin Shorter, our tight end. Let's make him a better vertical threat. Marcus Peebles, our defensive tackle. Now see, our scheme wants a speed rusher, but I like power rushers here. Eugene Asante, let's try to make him into a better speed rusher. Timothy McKay will try to increase his power blocking. Gonna change his number as well. I like offensive line to have 60s and 70 numbers. Andres Borregales, our kicker, let's give him some more kick power, ideally. Oh, he's got superstar, okay. Ennis Rakestraw Jr. will increase his man-to-man. Nick Singleton will increase his power back. If he's going to be the switch-up back for Ashton Genty, I'm going to change his number because I'd rather have Isaiah Bond with number 10 or number 1. He can keep number 10. I need to find who has number 1 and give that to Isaiah Bond. Sione Vaki, our converted running back to safety. We'll go with hybrid. Ryan Recco, our punter. Let's see. His kick power is almost already maxed out, so let's go accuracy. Keontae Scott, we'll go with zone ability here. He's got number 0. We'll let him keep it. I'll give Josiah Stewart number 90. Lou Magia Hearns, we'll give him some zone here. Wyatt Eckler will go hybrid. Sean Dolak, we're going to go pass coverage. I'm going to change his number. Go 59. Alright, CJ Daniels. Go deep threat. Jalen Royal, same thing. He's got number 1. Alright, I'm going to change his number. He can go with number 7. Nash Hutmacher, we'll go with power rusher. Then Eurosec, we'll go with vertical threat. Alright, let's advance out of the bye week and advance to our matchup with the Bengals. Alright, let's look at the second mock draft of the year and see who they have us picking. They still got us at pick number 1, picking Luke Pope. And I forgot we have 2 first-round picks, so with the second one, they have us picking... Oh, wait. Okay, so they have us picking offensive guard David Monroe out of Oregon. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, the Chargers really went from first pick overall last year, picking Travis Hunter, to projected to be in the conference championship. Jeez. All right, linebacker breakout. Did we get a breakout for one of our linebackers here? Hey, coach, I wanted to push Jason Henderson hard this week and challenge him. How does this sound? 5 tackles and an interception. Sure, let's go with that. All right, see if he gets a dev tray upgrade. On the road at the Bengals, do we get our first win? We do not. We lost 22 to 13. Let's see what happened with Henderson's breakout. Oftentimes on defense, it's not about individual goals or stats, and is more about playing together as a team to do things well. I hear you, coach. I did want to do more, so it doesn't look like he got it. But I need to keep the bigger picture in mind. He has earned 2,500 XP. Press conference. See what they're going to ask Coach Payton today. Hey, everybody. Coach, big primetime matchup this week. Do you feel like quarterback Jackson Dart has a chance to surprise some people this week? This could be his chance to build some buzz. Yes, I think he'll surprise people. What are we supposed to say? No. He has a chance to turn heads, yes. Would 3 touchdown passes be enough to build some buzz? 3 is fine, yeah. Great, we'll check back in after the game. I'm sure you will. Alright, let's advance. At home versus the Bears. Let's see if we can get our first win of the season. We got our first win. We beat the Bears at home 22 to 15. Take that, Ben Johnson. Right, Peyton? Alright, no, we're not in the playoffs. Let's look at storyline, new message, primetime performance. A lot of buzz online about Dart after his game last night. He was amazing. The opinion of him has changed around the league for the better. Love it. Primetime buzz. This player is the talk of the league and has earned 4,500 XP to back up that buzz. Alright, let's check our scouting focus players. This is where we can choose 3 players to focus scout. Alright, do we take a look at Braxton Finnegan? Since we have Jackson Dart, I think we gotta look at him, don't we? Let's look at Pope since we keep getting mocked for him. And we'll look at Jalen Douglas or Carruthers. Let's see. Let's look at Jalen Douglas. Wait, what? Alright. Let's advance, see if we can get our second win in a row against the Raiders. They are also 1-10. We lost to the Raiders 13 to 10. Now this this week we host the 5-7 Vikings. We have a storyline team meeting strategy session. Rivalry week. I can't stand the Vikings, and I know you can't either. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at halfback. How do we prove him wrong this week? Halfback's our best position. Genty needs to score more touchdowns than their running back or needs to have more rushing yards. Let's go with rushing yards. Okay, challenge accepted. Alright, so we're going to do the weekly strategy thing here again, but this time we're going to do outside runs. I think that actually might be better for Genty. Let's do run outside, and we'll do 200 rushing yards. Alright, let's advance. We lost to the Vikings 17-9. Let's look at rival strategy. Frustrating loss, especially to that team. I know. Ryan Clark said on his podcast that Ashton was outplayed by Jones. I know. We just need to go out there and execute better next time. Thanks. Alright, let's see. Text message from the defensive coordinator. Alright, we need to shift our focus to the Commanders. What did we find through film study? Our secondary is going to have a hard time against their quarterback. Good to know. Let's go talk to the defense about it. Let's talk about the Commanders. In film study this morning, we talked about how Jaden Daniels could cause problems for our secondary. What's the plan to deal with that? Our cornerbacks need to be focused. Let's see, play rec and we'll go to play recognition. Great, we'll focus on that all week. Alright, let's advance. Alright, so we lost to the Commanders 21-14. Now we play the defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. We have no storyline, so let's just go ahead and advance. And we lost to the Eagles 23-21. Hey, we only lost by 2 points to the defending champs. It's could have been worse. All right, now we face on the road. We face the New York Giants. Let's see what happens. We lost to the Giants 13-12. All right, storyline, new message from the bye week. The guys were talking in the locker room about the self-scouting we did in our bye week a while back. Yeah, I'm frustrated that we didn't do a good job getting Taylor the ball more. We didn't solve our problem. That's on me. Yeah, see Peyton, that's on you. That one's on you. You're losing trust in the team because you didn't get the slot receiver more catches. All right, we're gonna advance past our final game on the road at the Cowboys and end our season. We had a loss 33-23 to the Cowboys. All right, let's take a look at some of this stuff. So mock draft 3, they now have us picking defensive end Chase Conway out of Minnesota. And with our second pick, they have us at pick 30 picking offensive guard Bob Porter out of Michigan State. Alright, first round pick expectations. I was listening to the Pivot podcast this morning, and Ryan Clark was talking about rookie expectations for Ashton Genty. He was disappointed that the kid didn't meet the expectations you set for him. I hate that. There's a different reasons why that happened, but I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, new message, the slump. Just wanted to reach out and talk about the goal that we set to get me out of the slump. How are you feeling? I didn't meet the goal. As a leader, I feel like I let the team down, and all the experts are saying I've definitely taken a step backwards. How do you respond? Challenge him to play better. Blame your play calling. Tell him to ignore the experts. Challenge him to play better. Alright, we'll do the staff upgrades and then the player upgrades for the end of the season. Then we'll take a look at end of season stats. Actually, yeah, we'll do tight end and wide receivers. Alright, let's upgrade players for the end of the season. Alright, Josiah Stewart gets 4 upgrades. See if we can increase his efficiency as a pass rusher. And we'll change his number to 90. Oh shit, I forgot to upgrade his, or change his number. It's alright, I'll get it at some point. Rod Moore gets 4 upgrades. Rakestraw gets 3 upgrades. Squirrel White's gonna get 3 upgrades here. Why does he look taller than Isaiah Bond even though they're the same height? Sione Vaki with 3 upgrades. Alright, Timothy McKay gets 3 upgrades. Isaiah Bond with 2 upgrades. He's going to get the number 1 jersey here in just a second. Maybe that'll turn things around for him. Jackson Dart gets 2 upgrades. Jalen McLeod with 2 upgrades. Rock Taylor gets 2 upgrades. Javian Cohen gets 2 upgrades. Marcus Hicks with 2 upgrades. Baron Sorrell's gonna get 2 upgrades. Man, the fans hated Peyton for that pick. Then again, they kind of did the same to me over the Aeneas Peebles pick. Amari Kite gets 2 upgrades. Ashton Genty gets an upgrade. Andres Borregales gets an upgrade. Left tackle Jonah Meinheim gets an upgrade to his pass protection. Jalen Husky with an upgrade. Try to increase his zone coverage. Le'Veon Moss with an upgrade. Keontae Scott will try to increase his man-to-man ability. Jason Henderson will try to increase his pass coverage. And he is now a scheme fit. Tayshaun Gibson with an upgrade. Wyatt Eckler with an upgrade. Justin Shorter gets a little better as a vertical threat. Sean Dolak with a pass coverage upgrade. CJ Daniels with a deep threat upgrade. Jalen Royals with an upgrade. Holy crap. Breaking news. Geno Smith has been traded from the Seattle Seahawks to the Las Vegas Raiders for a 3rd round pick. Breaking news, I guess. Could Clint Kubiak, who coached Sam Darnold, be looking to bring Sam Darnold to Seattle then? And four-star cornerback Jalen Waters has committed to Miami. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to have that interruption, guys. That just came through. Apparently, the Chargers are cutting Gus Edwards. Aeneas Peebles will get a power rushing point. Rivaldo Fairweather, our fullback, will get a blocking point. Nash Hutmacher will get a power rushing point. And Ben Urosek will get another vertical threat point. So let's take a look at the end of season statistics. See how we did over the course of the season. I don't expect us to have done well with only one win on the season. Jackson Dart threw for 3,315 yards, 61% pass completion percentage, 19 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. Was sacked 36 times. So he didn't do horrible considering his the rest of his team, his age, and his low overall to start. I think if there's a generational quarterback in the draft, we take him. Otherwise, we rock with Jackson Dart again for the next year. Let's see. In rushing, Ashton Jeanty went for 863 yards, 3.5 yards per attempt, one touchdown. He had one fumble, averaged 50.8 yards per game. Let's see. Nick Singleton was 3.4 yards per attempt, four touchdowns. How did Jeanty only have one touchdown? That's crazy. Receiving yardage, Isaiah Bond had 922 yards, average 11 yards per catch, three touchdowns. Rock Taylor had four touchdowns on 833 yards. Squirrel White, 7 touchdowns on 777 yards. So we distributed the ball pretty evenly between our three receivers and even our tight end, who had 44 catches for 476 yards, 4 touchdowns. Didn't get one passing touchdown with Jeanty. That's crazy. Offensive line. So Amari Kite allowed 14 sacks. Jonah Monheim allowed 10. Marcus Hicks allowed 5. McKay allowed 4, and Cohen allowed 2. Okay. On defense, our leading tackler was Sione Vaki with 104 tackles, Rod Moore with 90. Tackles for loss, Josiah Stewart had 21, Baron Sorrell had 11, and Aeneas Peebles had 11. Sacks, Josiah Stewart had 8.5, Jalen McLeod 3, Sorrell and Vaki both had 1.5, Dolak and Hicks both had 1, and then Moore, Jefferson, and Asante all had half a sack. Kicking, Borregales was 24 of 31, 77 percentage. Had made all of his extra points, had a long of 55, so he was decent. Rekau had 57 punts, an average of 51.6 yards per punt, so he was good. Kick returns, Isaiah Bond had 7 for 184 yards, averaged 26.3 yards. Squirrel White had 9, averaged 23 yards with 207 total. Punt returns, Squirrel White had 23 returns with 193 yards, 8.4 average, and Isaiah Bond had 1 return with no gain. Okay. So let's take a look at, okay, so let's see. We were 31st in offensive yards, 15th in defensive yards. We were 32nd in points scored, so it was definitely our offense. 20th in points allowed. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at who we want to re-sign. All right, so Singleton, I would bring him back on a 1-year deal, but I doubt he's going to take it. Or a 2-year deal would be fine for him. He's got star dev. And this isn't really a lot, but he doesn't really want to come here, so we'd have to overpay. So let's offer him 5 mil per year on a 2-year deal. All right. Jalen Husky, he's interested. He is our number 2 corner. He didn't really do a whole lot to stand out. I don't know if we want him for 3 years, but I'm thinking 1 more year on a 3.5 mil contract would be a decent offer. Alright, and then Le'Veon Moss, I don't think we really need him. Ennis Rakestraw Jr. is our top cornerback. He's an 81 overall. He's 23 years old. I think 5 years on a 6.5 mil per year contract is actually pretty decent for him being an 81 overall. Should we lock him up for longer? We lock him up here and he'll be 30 when that ends. Let's see if he takes it. Maybe. So we'll see. We'll offer him again at the end of the season. Keontae Scott, he's our number 3 corner. Doesn't really want to be here. We'll offer him a 3.5 mil with a 1 year. Sione Vaki, I do think we should keep Sione Vaki, and he is interested in staying. He's 24. I'm okay with, let's see, we'll give him a, I'm okay with 5.5 million for 4 years. Alright, so Sione Vaki stays. Alright, let's see. Jason Henderson, he is interested in returning 2 years on 4 million. Let's do 3.5 per year. Alright, we'll revisit that at the end of the season. Lumagia Hearns, he's interested in coming back. He's our 4th string corner. I think that's too much for him. And I don't think we want him more than on 1 year. Okay, so we're not going to be keeping him. Rock Taylor, our slot receiver, he did well for us, but he didn't really show out. And, I mean, he is 22, so we'll offer him 5 mil for 2 years, and he takes it. So, even if we end up having to cut him, it won't hurt us that bad. Jalen McLeod, our starting left outside linebacker. You know what? 2 years, we'll offer 2.5 mil with 900k signing bonus. 2 years, I probably really only want him for 1 year, but 2 years is fine. Alright, so he resigns. Wyatt Eckler, I'm not super into bringing him back, but 1 year for 900k with 0 signing bonus, I would be okay with that, and he takes it. See, Sean Dolak, don't really care, but I would do 1 year on 1 million with 0 signing bonus. Alright, we're not going to offer him more than that though. Justin Shorter, slightly interested in staying. but I think that's too much for his production. We'll do this right here. Alright, so we're not going to keep Justin Shorter. Marcus Hicks, our center, he actually did pretty decent for us. He's not really interested. We'll offer $2 million with an 800,000 signing bonus, and he takes it. Jalen Royals, he's our number 4 receiver, I think. We'll offer him that 1-year deal. Doesn't hurt us or cost us anything. Alright, so Jalen took that deal. Didn't really cost us much. Javian Cohen, I mean, he actually performed way higher than his rating. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him back, but I don't know. He doesn't really want to come back. Yeah, and I'm not going to do more convincing. We can find someone just as good for a minimum contract. CJ Daniels, okay, that's a no risk contract, so yeah, we'll offer it to him. Let's see. Amari Kite was our worst offensive lineman last year, so I don't see bringing him back on this. If he'll come back on a 1-year, $2 million, no signing bonus, no, I'm not going to go that far trying to keep him. Eugene Asante, again, I don't see giving him that bonus. I'll give him 3 mil with no bonus, but I'm not going to lock ourselves into dead cap if we cut him. Alright, that's fine. He can go to free agency. Rivaldo Fairweather wasn't a great fullback, so I'm just going to let him walk. Same thing with Nash Hutmacher. And then, let's see, Dante Fowler, he's a pretty good mentor, but he wants too much. I don't think we're going to keep any of these guys because we can just get similar, if not the same, off of free agency next season anyway. We will try to keep Rekau. He actually did pretty good for us. He's 26. Let's do a 2-year contract. Nope, he doesn't want that. Okay. Alright, now we're going to advance to the Super Bowl, and we'll look at end of season rewards, see if we got anything. Probably not, but maybe a couple rookie ones. Alright, yearly awards. Let's see. Alright, so Josh Allen gets MVP with the Bills. Michael Penix Jr. was on there. Cam Ward for the Browns was on the list. Drake May made it. Coach of the Year, Braden Williamson for the Chargers. Okay, let's see. So we're in the NFC. So Offensive Player of the Year went to Jalen Hurts from the Eagles. We didn't have anyone there. Defensive Player of the Year, Tremaine Edmonds from the Bears. Of course, an in-conference or in-division rival. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Emeka Egbuka. We had Squirrel Way, Isaiah Bond, and Rock Taylor, 5, 6, and 7. Jackson Dart was number 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year we did get for Josiah Stewart, got Defensive Rookie of the Year, so that's going to be an automatic dev upgrade for him. Rod Moore was number 5 on the list. Jalen Husky was number 7. And Henderson, our linebacker, was number 9. Best QB, no one on there. Best running back, nobody on there. Best wide receiver, nobody. Best O lineman, John Feliciano, our backup center. Okay. Best defensive lineman, Josiah Stewart was number 4. No one on linebacker. DB, Sione Vaki and Ennis Rakestraw Jr. were 5 and 6. Kicker, Borregales was number 10. All right. So, I mean, it was more than I really expected considering our season results. Let's see. All right, we'll do upgrade players here in a second. Let's advance to the off season. Looks like the Super Bowl was the Eagles and who? The Browns? Really? The Browns? The Browns won the Super Bowl? What? That's nuts. Okay. Rookie of the Year, Cam Ward, apparently. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. Hold on. I want to see. Did they sign any of the cut Lions the guys that we cut from the Lions to clear our roster? Let's look. I bet they did. Because they had Cam Ward take over for Deshaun Watson. Jesus, Cam Ward went up to a 92? He was a 78 rookie. He went up to a 92? Okay, they had Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's a 99. They got Tez Johnson, which was somebody we looked at in the draft. And they got Aiden Hutchinson. So they signed Jahmyr Gibbs, Aiden Hutchinson. They got Cam Ward. They got Myles Garrett. Okay, now it makes sense. Sonny Styles they got in the draft. They had Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa. They got Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome. They got Benjamin Morrison in the draft. Yeah, so they did really well in the draft. And they signed the two of the guys that we had to cut. So, okay. Well, you're welcome, Cleveland. All right, mock draft 4. Who do they have us picking? They have us picking Chase Conway. Okay, so Braxton Finnegan, we may actually pick him. You know, all respect to Jackson Dart, but this guy's a clear top 5 pick. That means he's probably generational. So we're probably going to go quarterback and move on from Jackson Dart. That's probably what we're going to do. Who do they have us picking with our second pick? Our second pick is pick 24. They have us going with defensive tackle Anthony Martin out of Alabama. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're probably going quarterback. All right, let's look at retirements. Did we have any retirements? Quan Williams, Jason Pierre-Paul, Jordan Hicks, Deshaun Williams, Cam Irving, Trey Turner, John Feliciano, Lael Collins, Raheem Mostert, and Andy Dalton all retired. Okay. All right, offensive coordinator sent us a message. Let's see what he wants. Coach wanted to touch base with you on off-season workouts. What have you got? Who do you want me to talk to? Ashton Genty or Jonah Monheim? Let's go Ashton Genty. All right, Peyton, let's motivate Ashton. Coach, they told me you wanted to talk to me. What are you focusing on during off-season workouts? I'm going to work on juke moves, stiff arms, my vision as a runner, and trucking defenders. Let's work on speed, agility, and acceleration instead. Why? Fuck, I don't know what his personality is. We'll go, it'll impress your teammates. You definitely know me. No, I don't really. Okay, I'm convinced. I'll let you know how much Okay, cool. All right, we got a press conference. What do they want to talk about? Hey, everybody. Coach, let's talk about the next few months. What is your plan for the upcoming off season? We'll say win the draft. We need to win the draft this year. What does that mean? Draft a difference maker in the first 3 rounds. We'll check back in training camp and see how you did. Alright, let's see. Let's go to upgrade players. Alright, so Josiah Stewart gets 3 upgrades. Go speed rusher, of course. Alright, so he did go up to superstar. So let's see what we got for him. We can give him defensive rally. We can give him Mr. Big Stop. We can give him goal line stuff. That's good for now. Or actually, no, we'll give him no outsiders. Emmanuel Forbes Jr. Upgrade your zone. Zach Harrison will upgrade speed rusher. Jalen Graham will upgrade pass coverage. BJ Green will upgrade speed rushing. Colby Sorsdahl will upgrade pass protector. Maxon Hook will upgrade hybrid. Before I forget, let me go do this. Alright, so Josiah Stewart is definitely our best player. I need to give him the jersey number I want him to have. There we go. Alright, let's advance to the next stage. Alright, let's revisit re-signings here. So Nick Singleton. Alright, so we will increase the offer by a little bit. We'll increase it to 5 years. And he's not taking it. Okay. Do we want to franchise tag him? What would it be? 1 year, 11.9. I kind of want to franchise him. Yeah, let's tag him. Jalen Husky. So we offered him 1 year. We'll give him 2 years. We'll increase the offer to 4.5 mil. Alright, he takes it. Ennis Rakestraw. We'll increase his offer to 8.5 mil. He takes it. Keontae Scott. I don't really want to increase his by much. We'll increase 1 mil on the salary. Alright, he's not going to take that. Jason Henderson. We'll increase by 1 mil here and 300,000 there. Alright, he takes it. Lumagia Hearns seems to have a little bit more interest here. I'll up it by 0.5 mil on each, and he takes it. Sean Dolak, I don't really want to keep him. Justin Shorter, don't really care. Javian Cohen, I mean, we'll up it to 1.5, but yeah, he's not going to take that. Justin Shorter, I'm just going to offer the same thing. Alright, he's not going to take it. Javian Cohen, we'll increase it by 1 mil for the year, and he takes it. I don't think he's going to be our starter, though. Like, this is just sort of an in case because I don't have a better option right now. We'll increase by 0.5 mil here, but yeah, he's not going to take that. Eugene Asante, I don't think he's worth. Okay, we'll go 0.5 mil extra. All right, he's not gonna take it. Yeah, I don't really want to keep Fairweather or Hutmacher. I don't. Dante Fowler's good, but he wants like 7 mil for a year, and I'm just not gonna do that. Reco, we'll go to 2 mil and 1 mil, and he takes it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go after any of the rest of these guys, so. Alright, let's see, we got a storyline player meeting on field. What's going on? Coach, my agent's been telling me my #1 motivation should be more meaningful. Okay, this is Rod Moore. What's your motivation? I don't want to pay income tax. Well, that's dumb. Would you change that about me? Yes, I would. Let's focus on you being a starter. Coach, I don't. Well, then why did you ask me? What was the point of all that if... Okay, whatever. Let's advance to free agency. Alright, let's take a quick look at the roster just to get an overall view, and then we'll see what free agents are available. Alright, so we have Jackson Dart, a 76 overall, Ashton Genty, 84 overall, Nick Singleton, 78 overall, no fullback. We've got 5 receivers. All of our young receivers are back. We could use a mentor. We need the tight end. Offensive tackle, left tackle we've got. Left guard we're okay at. Center we're okay at. Right guard, I mean, all of the interior we could get better at. We don't have a good right tackle. Defensive end, we've got Baron Sorrell. We've got Zach Harrison. Right end, we were good. Defensive tackle, we could use better. We could use linebackers across the board. We need a right outside linebacker. We could use a corner or two. And we're pretty good at safety. I'm going to put Eckler down at free safety. Alright, let's see who's available. Okay, Brock Purdy is there, but he has no interest in us. Pacheco's there, but has no interest in us. Let's look at who's got the most interest in us. Kendall Fuller at cornerback. I mean, he wants 8.6 million a year. That's actually not bad. Taylor Decker would be a potential fit. And he's a mentor. Let's see, Boye Mafe, 27 years old, scheme fit, star dev. Might be a good idea. I think Boye Mafe might be a target. Ryan Kelly would be a good target. He's a mentor too. Oh, Dax Hill. We got to go for my guy Dax Hill. Alright, so we're going to target Dax Hill. I think we should probably target Mafe. Probably should target Taylor Decker and Ryan Kelly. Taylor Decker. Oh, wait a minute. Taylor Decker wants 17 mil. Yeah, I don't know about that. $18 mil. Kendall Fuller. Him and Dax Hill with Ennis Rakestraw could be a good corner setup. Ryan Kelly. Do we want him? He's 33. It'd be a 1-year contract for 10 mil. I wouldn't hate that. Let's see. Christian Watson. Wyatt Teller. He wants 11.8 mil. Wouldn't be the worst. For 1 year. Let's see. Xavier Scott's here. He doesn't have any offers. Dalen Everett doesn't have any offers. Nick Cross. Keaton Mitchell. Kobe Dean. Trey Palmer. Traylon Burks. Rasheed Walker. That's a... Okay, let me go look at our targets. Okay, so Rasheed Walker. If I go player friendly... What's very player friendly? Okay, Ryan Kelly. No, we're the only ones that are offering him. So let's go team friendly. Wyatt Teller, we're the only ones offering him, so let's also go team friendly here. Dax Hill, we want to be clearly the choice for him, so... Alright, so we're first there. Boye Mafe, I think that's a good get for us, so let's try player friendly. Alright, so we're leader on all of our targets here. Let's let's go ahead. Alright, so we signed Rasheed Walker, we signed Ryan Kelly, we signed Dax Hill and Boye Mafe. Wyatt Teller's the only one that hasn't signed. The Titans have jumped into the race. Let's increase our offer. Let's go player friendly. And we can do 2 years. Alright. Let's look at other options that are still available. Let's offer wait, hold on. What's his speed and acceleration? Yeah, his speed and acceleration. Dalen Everett and Xavier Scott. I think Xavier Scott. Yeah, we'll offer him since he's got Star Dev. We'll offer him. We'll just offer him a 7-year contract. I mean, okay. Coker would be a good receiver. 24 years old. Evan Neal. Kyer Elam for cornerback with Dax. That wouldn't be a bad target. Wait, what was his speed and acceleration? 93 and 90. Yeah, that's doable. Alright, let's add him to the board. And we need a fullback. Are there any fullbacks here? Okay, so Patrick Ricard, CJ Ham. Patrick Ricard is probably the play. Yeah, there's no star devs. Yeah, we'll offer Patrick Ricard. Alright, so let's see. Where do we sit? We want to be the top offers. Alright, we're not for Xavier Scott, so let's go 7 years. Let's go 5 mil a year. Alright, so we're the lead there. We're the lead on Coker. What are we offering Coker? 2 years. Yeah, that's good. What are we offering Elam? Elam is 25 years old, star dev, 80 overall. 4 years is probably good, yeah. And Teller, we're good. Okay, yeah, let's advance and see what we get with this. Okay, so we got Kyer Elam, we got Xavier Scott. Who did we not get? We got Wyatt Teller. Okay. We didn't get Ricard yet, and we didn't get Coker yet, but they're still interested. Okay, available. Who else is here? So let's see. So we got a tackle, a center, a guard. Okay. We got 2 cornerbacks, 3 cornerbacks. So we're probably just overhauling our entire cornerback room. We got an outside linebacker, pass rusher. And then we're still targeting a wide receiver and fullback. Okay. Tight end. Is there anyone good here? Brevin Jordan. Maybe. I mean, he's not the worst. Daniel Bellinger. Zach Ertz is still there. Tommy Tremble. JJ Galbraith. Gavin Bartholomew. Drake Dabney. So I'm thinking we just go for a short-term contract with Brevin Jordan, maybe? Or do we go Tyler Higbee? He's a mentor. We could go mentor Tyler Higbee and Brevin Jordan, maybe? They're both scheme fits. Higbee wants... That's actually a lot of money for that. He wants over 6 mil a year. No, I wouldn't be. Are there other people interested in him? No, he has no offers. I'll offer him a 4 mil contract. I don't know if he'll take it, but all right. And then we'll offer Brevin Jordan a contract. Again, I don't want to offer him that much. We'll offer him a 4 mil contract with an extra year. And then let's see. Defensive end. Is there anyone here? Grady Jarrett's a mentor that could start, and if we end up getting someone else, I could have him mentor and back up Josiah Stewart. Yeah, we'll offer Grady Jarrett too, but he wants a lot of money. I'm not gonna offer him that much. I'm gonna offer him like a 12 mil a year for 2-year contract. Because he's gonna definitely regress. So if someone else offers him more, I'll just let him have him. Brevin Jordan, the Chargers are in on him. We might not get him, but maybe I'll offer him a slightly more than what I was. We'll offer him 5 mil, but I just don't want to go higher than that because he's 26 already with no dev trait. All right, let's see. All right, so okay, we got Patrick Ricard, and we're still where we want to be for the rest of them. So we have to advance the. I guess we can add one more person to the board. Let's go look at. Let's see. Anthony Orgy's there. David Ajabo. Let's see if we can get our boy Ajabo. That's a decent contract. Nobody else is offering him anything, so yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, Matt Carruthers is a top 5 pick. I wonder if we could trade up with our other pick to get Matt Carruthers from the Bucks. So we want to look at trading up with the Bucks to get Matt Carruthers. Okay. Alright, let's look at free agents. Alright, so let's see. Did we get anyone new? We got a Jabo. And we got Coker. They both signed. Okay. Let's see. So available, let's look at D tackles. Tier Tart. Carl Brooks maybe. Chris Smith. I mean, they'd be upgrades over what we have. Evan Anderson, Siaki Ika. I feel like we could just sign them on minimum contracts next season if needed. Yeah, I mean, we need to sign somebody. But let me look at middle linebackers. Let's see. No one here that really stands out. Maybe Michael Barrett. Try to get Roberts as a mentor. Let's see. We'll offer. I'm not going to offer what he wants. We'll offer that. See if he wants it. Michael Barrett. Yeah. Oh, he has Star Dev? Okay. Let's go 5 years. We'll go 5 mil a year. Okay. Let's see. We signed Boye Mafe. We got David Ajabo, but we could move Ajabo to left end. Is there another outside linebacker that we want? I mean, Alex Anzalone wouldn't be a bad pickup for a year. Or Jamin Davis. I mean, Jamin Davis would probably just be a better pickup. What does he want? 3 years? We'll do 2 years at 4 mil a year. We've already got our corners situated. Although having Shaq Griffin's not a mentor. Mike Hilton is, though. He doesn't have any... Okay, you know what? There's some I didn't look at. What punters are available? Could get Bajorquez. Yeah, we'll stay with Recco. What about quarterback mentors? Geno Smith is there. He could be a mentor if we sign that other guy. Yeah, we'll send an offer to Geno Smith. That is way too much. Does he have anyone else interested in him? No. Yeah, that is way too much. We'll offer 4 mil with a 2 mil signing bonus. We'll go 2 years. Okay. Running back. Was there a mentor here? Samaj Perine, we're going to be able to sign him next season. Wide receiver. Tyler Lockett is a pretty good mentor. What does he want? 1 year. That's not bad, really. We'll drop it down to 5 mil. Let's see. Let's go look at DT again. So just for a bridge, let's assume that we sign or that we draft somebody. Let's try to get Michael Pierce as a mentor. 1 year, we'll go 5 mil. And what's Tier Tart's player card look like? Yeah, we'll offer Tier Tart for 1 year. We'll go 7 mil. Alright, so we're the only ones on all of these guys' boards. So let's advance. Alright, did we get 2 of them? I wish it would tell us who. Alright, so we got Higbee and Barrett. We're still the only ones on the rest of them boards. Let's see, who else could we possibly want here? Do we look at ends? Could try to get Ebukam for 1 year. We'll go 1 year, 5 mil. Keaton Mitchell. I mean, we already signed Nicholas Singletary to a big contract to be our backup. Mitchell would be our. I mean, he could be our third down back. I mean, do we need him though? I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, I guess. Jahan Dotson, that would be a decent pickup. Let's go with Jahan Dotson. That's not a bad contract. We'll offer 2 years. We'll offer, 2 years, 5 mil a year. Alright, did we get 2 more? Tier Tart signed. Jahan Dotson signed, okay. And we're still the only one on the boards there. Let's go for Keaton Mitchell now. Or Keaton Mitchell. See, 24 years old, we'll offer 3 years at, what is that, 4 mil a year to be our third string. And is there another lineman? I don't know, let's see. Kevin Byard to be a mentor for Rod Moore. I'll take that on a 1 year deal. Go 4.5 mil. It says 3 are off the board. So we got Keaton Mitchell. We got Ebukam. Who else? Did we get? I think we already had Lockett. No, we just got Lockett. Okay. Alright, we're still the only ones on all their boards. Is there anyone else we want to add? Don't need to add him. Trevor Penning, maybe? What does he want? Or what is his player card? He is a power. I mean, we could kick him inside. Yeah, we'll throw him on the board. We'll go 2 years, 6 mil. And then, let's see. Kobe Bryant. Would he be better than Sione Vaki? I'm not convinced that he would be. Xavier Gibson. Trey Pipkins. You know, I mean, we're probably over-signing. We'll probably end up having to cut somebody, but we've got enough cap room that it's not going to hurt us too bad. And a lot of these are short deals. Alright. Let's advance through. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got Trevor Penning, got Ellendon Roberts, Xavier Gibson. Alright, and we're still first on the board for all these guys, and I don't think that there's really a lot else that we need. So I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to leave it as is and advance through this phase. I think at this point we'd just be over-signing. Alright, free agency recap. Let's look. Geno Smith didn't sign with us. Wow, okay. We got Keaton Mitchell, we got Patrick Ricard, we got Tyler Lockett, Jalen Coker, Jahan Dotson, Xavier Gibson. We got Tyler Higbee, Brevin Jordan, Rasheed Walker, Ryan Kelly, Wyatt Teller, Trevor Penning, Samson Ebikam, Tier Tart, Michael Pierce, Grady Jarrett, Boye Mafe, Landon Roberts, Michael Barrett, David Ajabo. We got Dax Hill, Kyer Elam, Xavier Scott, Kevin Byard. Okay, you know what? That's a good haul. And like, I still think we'll end up having to move people around or cut people. And if that's what we have to do, then that's what we have to do. Let's do our private workouts here. Alright, so we know he's a top 5. We know he's top 5. see, who's the guy that they keep having us mocked for to get here? It was Porter. Alright, we know he's round 1, so he's an option. Let's look at the fastest guys. Pro days, 40 times. Alright, so we got a wide receiver, Alfonso Hinton, with a 4.36. Running back Nick Nash with a 4.37. Let's look at specific position specific. So 4.34 with Godwin. Elusive back. Let's look at wide receiver. So we had a 4.31 with McKinley. 4.32 with Henley. Let's add him. Cornerback, what do we got? 4.38 from Chancellor. And Marion Kidd, 4.40. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the draft.
Every career starts.
Alright, first of all, alright, let's go ahead and take our quarterback. I think we're going to pick him. He looks generational. Sorry, Jackson Dart, but I think we got to go with this guy. He's 21, he's 6'3", 232, played at San Diego State, beautiful spiral. We need to work on his throwing motion. Stands tall in the pocket, always aware of pressure, does well to avoid sacks. Vast majority of his success comes while in the pocket. He's got elite strength, elite throw power, A, deep accuracy, B, medium and short accuracy, B, under pressure, A, trucking, A, play action, B, break sack, A, awareness. Yeah, we got to take him. Sorry, Jackson Dart. It was a fun year, but this guy looks generational. I'm not sure about his hair, though. Alright, so he's number 3 in true value. We got him at number 1. Threw a no-hitter in college, excels at mid-range throws, makes tough throws look easy. No dev trait. That's a gut shot. He's a top 5 pick, number 3 true talent, and no dev trait. Wow. Alright, that is what it is. Let's see if we can trade up with Tampa Bay here. Alright, trade center. Tampa Bay. Buccaneers. We want their number 8 pick. What do they want for it? They want Boye Mafe, or they want our first round pick this year and our 4th round. That's actually not bad. Or they want our 2028 first round pick, 2028 third, and a 6th. I think we just go here. We give them the 24 pick and the 4th round. Let's see if we can get another pick out of them for it, though. Give us a 5th round. And they take it. Okay. Why does it say declined? That's weird. Next user pick. Alright, they didn't take our guy, so let's make our pick here for a guard. Matt Carruthers. Alright, so he's 6'2", 329, 22 years old, out of Texas, has a motor that runs through the whistle, Great acceleration, great agility, good change of direction, decent jumping, great speed, elite strength. Ran a 4.9940 at, what was his weight? 330 pounds, 4.9930, sub 540. And he was the strongest among all right guards with 43 bench reps. Holy crap. And he still had over a 10-foot broad jump. Jesus. This guy looks great. All right, let's pick him. Number 4 in true talent, we got him at 8. Powerful strength, excellent run blocker, shines brightest on inside and outside zone runs. Hidden dev, nice. His strength is 95. I like that. Alright, we did good on that one. Alright, next user pick. We got our first round pick. Let's make our selection here. Alright, do we have any other true talents that we know are round 1? Okay, so we got a left guard and a right outside linebacker. Let's look at them. So the left guard is 22 years old, 6'4", 345, out of Oregon. Has a motor that runs through the whistle. Great acceleration, good agility, elite change of direction, marginal jumping, good speed, elite strength. 5.0240, first among left guards. 39 bench reps. This guy looks great. Okay. And then the other one was, where is he? Cedric German, outside linebacker. Now he's a run stopper. That's not necessarily what we want, but he's got, let's see, his power moves are a D. His finesse moves are a D, so he's not going to be great at pass rushing, but we can build that up. Man coverage is a B, zone coverage is a B, tackling's an A, awareness is a B, stamina is a B, hit power is a B, impact blocking. Why does he have impact blocking as a outside linebacker? What? Plays physical player, delivers bone-crushing hits, struggles to find the ball in the air, has a motor that runs through the whistle, often looks to rip ball from runners, shows good discipline, won't get flagged much, loves to utilize a spin as a counter move, has a swift arm over move in his arsenal, will utilize power and leverage to pull through pass rushers. Okay. Man, they're both really good. I think we draft one and try to trade up for the other. Let's draft the guard. David Monroe. Let's draft him, because he looks really good. And then we're going to try to trade up with the Raiders so we can pick the outside linebacker. Alright, so he was number 19 in true value. We got him at 33. Solid base and good bend, help combat power rushes, good technique when run blocking, understands leverage and uses it to create more power when run blocking. Hidden dev, 93 strength, good choice. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can trade up with the Raiders. Alright, what do you want for it? Wyatt Teller, who we just signed, but we just drafted 2 guards. So we could just trade him straight up. We're not trading Dax Hill. We could trade 2/3 for it. Or we could trade no, I think we're just going to trade Wyatt Teller straight up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get that outside linebacker. Hope he was worth trading a superstar offensive lineman. Alright, so he was number 2 in true value, so that's good. We got him at 34. More than enough speed to play linebacker in the NFL. Plays with good football IQ and recognition, and he's a sure tackler. Hidden dev, so that's good. So we just got to build up his pass rushing. Or we can move him to middle linebacker. Alright, let's skip ahead to the next user pick. Alright, let's go to make our selection. Alright, let's look at ones we've scouted with true talent. So we had... Here's another one we had in true talent. That's a guard. Brett Britt. Has a motor that runs through the whistle. Shows good discipline. 6'4", 310, 22 pound, or excuse me, 22 years old. 5.06 40, 32 bench reps. Pass block is an A, run block's a C. Yeah, let's take him. Fixing our O-line in this draft, guys. It's 3 offensive linemen, an outside linebacker, and a quarterback we've taken so far. And we signed a bunch of offensive linemen in the offseason. We did trade Wyatt Teller, but that's okay. This guy's ranked number 16 in true value. Every guy that we've drafted, all 5 guys that we've drafted so far have been in the top 20 in true value. Solid in pass protection, stands ground when dealing with power moves, quick hands and feet to thwart speed rushes. Hidden dev, 87 strength, okay. I'm good with that. Alright, now we did trade our 4th round pick, so our next pick's not going to be till round 5. Alright, let's see what's still there. Do we have any fully scouted still available? Okay, we got Rob Freeman. Here's the center. Do we just go full offensive line and we've got all 5 of our future starters? Now, this guy may not be a starter right off, but Rob Freeman, and he's from Michigan, so yeah, he looks like our guy. Yeah, his grades all look good. I'm with it. We got 5 young freshmen, or excuse me, offensive linemen. We've got a few older guys that might start or be bridges to these young guys till they're ready to start. But we fixed our offensive line. And that guy that we got an outside linebacker, we'll either move him into middle linebacker, or we'll move Ojabo down to defensive end and keep him at linebacker, or outside linebacker. This guy does not have a dev trait. That's okay. His great ratings all look great. Alright, we have another pick in this round. This draft has been a great one for us. Okay, nobody that we fully scouted that's worth it here, so now we're kind of going blind. Alright, here's a defensive tackle. Let's see, 6'4", 299, 22 pounds, also out of, or excuse me, 22 years old, also out of Michigan. I know that doesn't matter, but it's going to matter for me. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, utilizes a spin move as a counter move, has a swift arm over move in his arsenal, will utilize power and leverage to bull rush through pass protectors, has a motor that runs through the whistle, often looks to rip the ball from runners. He's got all the traits. He ran a 5.1640, 33 reps on the bench, a 10.5 broad jump. It's probably a bad pick, but whatever. Crowd doesn't like it. Alright, so he was not a good pick. That's okay. Let's see. His speed is poor. But I can move him into D tackle. He's got B block shedding. We could build up everything else. Or I could keep him at defensive end. It doesn't matter. Alright, and we get to pick Mr. Irrelevant. Let's just go with the fastest guy available. Let's see, so it's going to be a running back, wide receiver, or corner. We got a 4.37 40 from Leonard Hood out of Florida A&M. Or we've got a 4.31 out of Garrett McKinley from Kent State. 4.31's probably going to be our best. Yep, 4.41 for a corner. So we're going to take the wide receiver out of Kent State. I don't think he's probably not. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We're just taking the fastest guy. Okay, let's look at the draft recap. Okay, so we got our quarterback who's a 77 overall. No dev trait, but hey, that's what it is. We got Matt Carruthers, 76 overall guard. We got David Monroe, a 74 overall. One of these guys is going to have to move to tackle. Yeah, one of these guys is going to have to move to tackle. We'll figure out which one in a minute, but let's see. Who's got the best pass blocking? Alright, Brett Britt is likely going to be the one, yeah, that he'll move to right tackle. Alright, so Braxton Finnegan and Matt Carruthers' first round picks were 77 and 76 overalls. Brett Britt we got in the third round. He's a 75 overall. He'll move to right tackle. Cedric German we got in the second round. He's going to be an outside linebacker. He's gonna be 75. I need to look at what his overall is as a. Let me look at what his overall is as a middle linebacker. He's a 75 as an outside linebacker. If I move him to middle, or he's a 77. If I move him to middle, what is he? .74. So he's better at outside. Let's see, how far is he away from being a rusher? 6 points, that's not bad. Okay, that's fine. So we'll move David Ajabo down to defensive end. We'll move the defensive end that we got, who is a 64 overall, into defensive tackle. We'll let the defensive tackles have a battle there. This receiver, 93 speed, 90 excel, is not great. He probably won't make the team, or he'll go to practice squad. Nick Brown, yeah, we'll let Nick Brown and David Connor battle it out with Aeneas Peebles for the two for one defensive tackle spot, and the other two will go down to practice squad. Rob Freeman will probably be the backup center behind the mentor that we got for the first couple years. Okay, I'm overall happy with that. And we may even do the Mahomes thing with the quarterback and let Jackson Dart start this season again. Build up his trade value. Get the free 40 XP for Braxton Finnegan. And then trade Jackson Dart next season. I guess let me move Davon into defensive tackle. Let's see. So we got Braxton Finnegan, we got Ashton Genty, Nick Singleton, Keaton Mitchell, Patrick Ricard. Yeah, so Rock Taylor is, yeah, we're going to probably end up cutting all four of these receivers here. Tight end, unless one of them wants to play tight end. Are any of them tall enough to play tight end? Rock Taylor could potentially play tight end. What does he go to if we move him to tight end? He's better than Ben Urosek. Yeah, we'll just keep him at tight end. Let's see, left tackle. Okay, so Rasheed Walker is going to... Hold on. We gotta figure this out. Ryan Kelly, Rob Freeman, Marcus Hicks. Unfortunately, we're gonna just cut Marcus Hicks. Right guard, we got Matt Carruthers. Brett Britt is gonna move to right tackle. Just gonna go ahead and cut McKay. We got Trevor Penning. We can cut Colby Sorsdahl. I think I'll let Monheim start over Rasheed Walker. And I'll let Britt start over Penning. Monroe will start here over Cohen. We'll let Ryan Kelly start at center over Freeman. And Carruthers will start over Pipkins. Let's see. Harrison is a power rusher. I wonder if he would do well at defensive tackle as well, and just let him scrap it out for defensive tackle. Let's see. Grady Jarrett could even be defensive tackle, but I kind of like him with Josiah Stewart. We're going to cut BJ Green. Alright, so we got T.R. Tarp, Michael Pierce. Zach Harrison might be the guy. He's 3 years older than Davin Connor. We'll probably just cut Zach Harrison. Probably end up cutting... Yeah, we'll just cut Peebles and Brown. Alright, and then Maffei, McLeod, that's fine. Roberts, Barrett, Henderson. We'll probably just cut Jalen Graham. Where did we get Jalen Graham from? And then Cedric German, we're going to move Ajabo down to defensive end. So we need another outside linebacker, mentor. Alright, corner, we got Dax Hill, Kyer Elam, Ennis Rakestraw, Xavier Scott. We'll probably keep one of these guys, maybe Husky. So we'll put Forbes on the trade block. And we'll just cut Hearns. Alright, we're just gonna cut Eckler. And yeah, that's good. Sorry guys, I'm just checking a message. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at available free agents. So we need a quarterback mentor. Since we didn't get Geno Smith, let's go with Teddy Bridgewater. We'll get a couple of them for camp, but we'll probably just stay with Teddy Bridgewater for the season. All right, let's get a running back mentor. Is it still Samaj Perine? Yep, Samaj Perine. And we got Lockett, so we don't need a wide receiver mentor. Tight end mentor, we can go with Zach Ertz again. Or no, we got Higbee. We don't need Ertz. Don't need any other backup offensive linemen. Left ends, I think we're fine. D tackle, we're fine. Right end, we're fine. We could get. Why isn't Anzalone a freaking mentor? Maybe we don't need a mentor here. Maybe we just get Jamin Davis. Alright, cornerback, mentor. Shaq Griffin's not a mentor? What? Alright, Mike Hilton. Oh, Tyrann Matthews available as a mentor? Okay, I know we've got Recco. And we'll just stay with Recco. Alright, now are there any hidden gems that got overlooked in this draft? So Keontae Scott's here. We don't need him. Le'Veon Moss is here. Taj Washington. No, we need to look at specifically overlooked rookies. Alright, we're going to sign him and just put him on the practice squad. Not seeing any here. Oh, here's one. Kevin Watkins, outside linebacker, star dev. There's another one. George Miller, outside linebacker, star dev. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any punters with dev trait, right? Okay. All right, let's take a look at our roster real quick. Hmm. Probably just cut Ben Eurosek at this point. He's still only a 61. He's 24 years old. What do I do with Ebichem? Just keep him, I guess. Probably end up cutting Sorrel or practice squatting him. Gonna go ahead and get rid of Jalen McLeod. Oh, I didn't mean to edit. Alright. Probably, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Jamin Davis since we got that star dev guy. Alright, let's see. We'll just see if I can trade Forbes, but probably not. Oh, okay, there is something for him. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. Or we won't. That would free up 120,000. Whatever, that's so stupid. Just give us a fourth round pick then. It, oh, okay. Whatever. I'll just cut him then. I'm gonna move Byard to strong safety. And then we'll just I'll end up practice squatting Max and Hook. Alright. Let's update our depth chart. Alright. So we're going to put Finnegan here because to get the 40k option we have to do that. Do we want to put Singleton? No, this is good. Singleton's our power back. Keaton will be our third down back. And we'll go with that there. Start Barrett and Henderson. go with Kevin Watkins there. I'm going to start Dax Hill above Ennis Rakestraw. Kyer Elam above Rakestraw. Alright, kick returners. Oh, Squirrel White is my kick returner. Why y'all trying to mess with that? See, they don't do that on the punt returner. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so they're gonna say we didn't get a game changer because we didn't get somebody rated over an 80. There wasn't anyone rated over 80 in the draft, so that's how stupid this game is. Yeah, well, most draft experts are fucking idiots. Yeah, there was no promise broken. There wasn't anybody in the draft to. That's so stupid, dude. Alright, so we got that all set. Let's go to training camp. Alright, so we'll do pocket presence with Braxton Finnegan. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna change his throwing motion. I can't. Some of these throwing motions in this game are just too much to deal with. And before I forget, I need to change a couple settings. So we're just going to assume during the off season that the coaches worked with him on fixing his throwing motion.
Ready, set. Check, go.
Highest score I've ever gotten on that drill. Alright, we'll do target passing with Jackson Dart.
Set. Go. Ready. Hut, hut. Come on, come on. Ready. Okay, break. Hut. Okay, ready. Ready, ready.
Got silver, still need to get
Now,
gold
ready.
though.
Get out.
Oh, that's not gonna hit the second one. That's not good.
Ready, ready. Ready.
And that's not gonna hit the second one either.
Ready up.
That's not good. We might not get gold on this one, at least this first try. Oh, we did, okay. Barely. Look at Ashton Genty breaking tackles left and right.
Here we go. Shot.
Gets hit square on in the front and is able to still shake it off.
And check go. Ready. Come on, come on. Set. Let's go. Go. Down. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Hut.
Ah,
On the set. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Get up. Set. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Get up. Check go. Here we go. Shot. Set. Go. Ready. Come on, come on. Set. Hut, hut. Let's go. Ready. Down. Hut. Set. Ready, ready.
that was a good drill. We got 3 offensive linemen we could do this for here. Um, I'm gonna do it for the guy that we put at right tackle.
Ready. Get up.
So his speed's decent. His change of direction isn't great, but his speed's pretty good.
Ready, set. Hut, go. Ready, ready. Ready.
Oh man, this guy's quick.
Let's go
If we can
now.
increase his finesse moves up, this guy's fast.
Okay, break. Check go.
He has good hit power too.
Set up. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set up. Go. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Set. Set up. Ready.
hitting that target on this is, and I just messed that up, is way more important than everything else. Alright, I'm not going to do the other drills. I think they're a waste of time for the amount of time that you put into it for what you get out of it. Let's set our focus players. Alright, I think definitely Braxton Finnegan, Carruthers, German. Yeah, I'm good with all these. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to end the stream there. We'll hit the next season with the next time we stream. It's been a 3.5 hour stream so far, so I appreciate everyone that rocked with me and watched this through. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want, you can look me up on all socials, Kinetic615. You can catch me on the Maze Madman channel on YouTube on Monday nights for the Eminem show, covering the Michigan Wolverines. If you feel like it, the link for my GoFundMe, if you want to read about my story and what's going on, and consider donating if you have the means. The link is in my YouTube bio. It's also on my bio on X. Other than that, hit the like, share, subscribe buttons, and I'll see y'all in the next one. As always, go Blue.